There often is the need to either choose a random student or create a randomly generated group of students within your class. There's a pretty simple solution for accomplishing this using Smart Notebook's Random Word Chooser to pick a random student name, or Random Group Picker to pick random students to have within each group. You'll be able to set up a Smart Notebook template file to reuse for each class. So that's what this tutorial is going to cover. Step 1. Open Smart Notebook either from the dock or doing a Spotlight search, which is Command space, for Smart Notebook. Step 2. Make sure you're in a notebook file. You can do that by clicking Command N to open up a new notebook file, and then click on the gallery icon in the sidebar on either the left or the right side of the window, wherever you have it placed, and this should open up the gallery panel. Step 3. In the search field, type random word and hit enter. In the results, expand the interactive and multimedia menu and you should see Random Word Chooser. Next, control-click on the Random Word Chooser icon and choose Add to My Content. This will add that item to your My Content list for easy access in the future. Repeat steps 3 and 4, but search for Random Group instead of Random Word. Add the Random Group Picker to the My Content list. Then click on My Content and expand the interactive and multimedia menu item. Next, drag and drop the Random Word Chooser onto your Smart Notebook document. You can adjust the location and or size of the chooser as needed. Then create a new page for the Random Group Picker by clicking Insert and then Blank Page. Click the Pages icon in your sidebar to see both the Random Chooser Picker pages. Now, something that's optional is that you can change the page labels within that panel by double-clicking on the dated label below the thumbnail of each page and typing in the title of your choice. Step 11. Save the notebook file so that you can reuse it for each of your classes. So just go to File, Save, or Command S. Just a little note, when you're creating separate notebook files for your separate classes using the directions that are going to follow, make sure to use Save As so as not to save over the template. Now for the Random Word Chooser. First step is to choose the number of students in your class, and that would be the number of names that you would be choosing from. Next, click inside the top left field, enter the first name, and hit Tab to go to the next name, or mouse down to the next field, and continue to enter the remaining names. When finished entering the names, test it out by clicking Select. The chooser will go through the process and land on a name. Just a little side note, if you're choosing multiple names and don't want to have a name chosen again, check the No Repeat box. Then press Select multiple times to ensure that names are not repeated. Then click Reset before you continue, and then click on the Group Picker page. For the Random Group Chooser, first step is to choose the number of groups you want to place your students in. Keep in mind that this is not the number of students per group, it's the number of groups. So you may have to do a little bit of math. Next, click inside the top left field, enter the first student name, hit Tab to go to the next name, or mouse down to the next field, and continue to enter the remaining names. Next, when you're finished entering names, test it out by clicking Generate. A list of groups will appear with their group number. Now, if you're unhappy with the groups, you can hit the Regroup button to have the groups regenerated. And lastly, if you would like the list of groups added to your Smart Notebook page, click the Inject arrow and arrange the injected lists wherever you would like. Hit the Back button when finished with those generated groups. When you're completely finished with each of the class lists, choose File, Save As, give the file a unique name according to that class, then reopen the template file and repeat the steps above for the next class. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'd be more than happy to help you. Thanks.